Hi. Okay, so I feel like I had a moment to myself where it was like a diary of a wimpy kid, but the extended version. And more a diary of a kick-ass woman moment. Um, as we're human, I'm working through a lot of my humanness and my uh stories and cycles and shining and doing all these things, and it is in the desire that I feel within myself that I express this so easily with others. And a lot of times for us as individuals, I practice what I preach, and also I want to go beyond that because I want to expand myself and share the expansion with others. And I had such an expansive moment with myself. And to be honest, I have no idea where things are going to land for myself. But in terms of me, like really practicing and going beyond what I preach, like I'm really proud of myself. So, yeah, I had this moment where some certain things in my life have been delayed upon delayed upon delayed. And those are for myself. And also, the message behind these delays was a sense of me expanding into my confidence and also being very clear with what I want and having myself be okay with being super clear with what I want. Because for me, what I discovered is that when I'm clear, it either means it's going to happen or it's not. And I'm just being honest with where my fears are coming from because essentially it's going to happen the way it's supposed to. There's a bigger purpose behind what I'm talking about, and it's going to happen just the way it looks. They're going to present the best case scenario for myself or the most aligned thing for myself. And I'm working on expanding. So my alignment is beyond even what I can imagine. I know I hold a responsibility as a human to also hold my energy and belief in myself and these ideas or these projects to go beyond. So I, terrifyingly so, got extremely real, saying, I want this to, there's three things. I want this to happen with this. And I sat down with myself and I spoke out loud to my guides, to myself, to my old self, to my higher self. I spoke to all of them and I said, this is what I want. This is what's going to happen. We're going to make this happen. Let's go. Next thing, it was like almost, it was like, yes, they're all lined up together. Many a times when we focus on one thing or have issues or successes in one thing, it's tied to a number of things. So then I went to the next one and had to like sit with myself and revisit and be like, okay, this one I'm also terrified with, but you know what? Okay, let me get fucking honest again. This is what's going to happen, and I am not shy that I am involved in this. This is going to work out and it's going to be amazing. Next thing was a little bit easier, but same thing. Like just getting fucking super magically clear. And one thing that I was I'm like, yes. And one thing that I was at the beach going for a walk and sort of sifting through the emotions before I had these really strong moments. And I was saying like, what am I feeling? I'm feeling like total dread. I'm feeling total fear. I'm feeling total anxiety. And I'm actually scared of getting my heart broken. And I went, oh. Like for me, if I was to state something and I wanted it, it does present the possibility of complete heartbreak. With what I'm working on and what I'm investing myself in and my future in, and the openness of what this purpose turns into, there have been multiple upon multiple upon multiple upon multiple upon multiple heartbreaks. And there's so much of me that wants to avoid that. I do not want that to happen again. And so the honesty of that, and that I was feeling not present recently, mm, and that I have been having moments, but overall, like, let's get fucking honest. Let's get real. Like, I have been feeling total dread, total panic, total worry, shrinking. I've been shrinking myself. I have been living out of utter fear of this thing happening, essentially, where I didn't think like that. But essentially, I was so fucking scared of this thing happening. A, because I was scared of it happening and being successful and my name being tied to it, because holy shit. And B, I was fearful of it in quotations happening and then it getting completely torn and heartbroken away from me. And I also had to talk to myself to say, this is what's happening. And a lot of times in the manifestation work within what I do with others is when we are, let's just give an example. Someone's working on manifesting a person, and that's perfect. That's valid. That's fair. Great, do it, love it, open yourself up, or keep just really focused on that. And the thing within that work, a lot of times, is the expression of, reframing or refreshing what you are looking for and like the feeling behind it so that the universe can provide you with the right people, the right places, the right timing, the right this, like showing you maybe where you're not aligned or where you can so appropriately be more aligned, And the openness in manifestation is also extremely important. You can do whatever you want to do, being super specific. And also, when you're super specific like that, you be open to the universe going, okay, well, here's your clear answer, whether it's the one you want or the one you don't want. It's going to give you a very clear answer that's like, and here's what we're giving you that is aligned with your manifestation. It may or may not look like what you're fucking asking for, but be open to us and trust us, And so, in this sureness, in this energy where you're like, this is what I fucking want, you do face the consequences, both good and bad, of what you're stepping into. And that was what I was utterly terrified of, both the success and both the failure. I was lingering in this limbo place between it happening and not, and feeling like a victim of it not happening. And like, I think one of the bigger things that I realized is I was so scared of feeling a certain way that I just didn't want to deal with it. Whereas now I'm realizing after some time that I'm causing more stress for myself by gripping onto something or by holding something in a place that it's not clear, where I know I can trust myself and I can trust the universe and my guides to be like, and here's what's best for you. If it's the complete obliteration of even what I said so directly, so be it. I'm here with it. It's happening. I'm making it happen. I don't know exactly what it looks like if ABC doesn't line up exactly like I want it to, but at the same time, I know and trust that it's going to be better and beyond and even more amazing. And it just was such a moment where I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, you know, I I have so much in me and in my work that I love and I do so naturally and gain so much energy from, and I'm super aligned. And there's these other things that are a part of me that I want the expression to come forward even more. And I realized how terrified I was of it being good or bad, right? And I was labeling it as good and bad. Whereas if I completely just say, this is what I fucking want, and then I trust them and myself to bring it forward in a way that's the best for me and in fact better, then like hell yeah, like also because for me it's been delayed upon delayed upon delayed, and maybe that's the wrong word, maybe it's not, maybe this has all been forward movement upon forward movement upon forward movement, and we're just gaining more momentum now. You know what I mean? So it's also perspective, and this fear has been adding so much to my life as well. It's been adding so much for me to like infuse myself with more confidence and continue to really like get clear about choosing myself and believing in myself. Like that fear that I can still feel a little, because this is literally happening in real time. That's why it's so like dreary in the lights. Um, my lighting is not very good at night, I realize, but either way, like it's the fear is so real in me, and it was so beautiful and so special and so meaningful. And I preach this all the time, and it's always like kind of awkward to say, especially when things are feeling pretty good. And like, by the way, things are still feeling really good. And it is terrifying at the same time, and I do trust it. So it's like so empowering and so special to be in a place that you're just like, here's what I want, let's go, let's see what happens. You know what I mean? So anyways, this is happening in real time, and it's really nice to see the importance and the specialty behind my fear and my stress and my worries, and me realizing too in real time that I'm like, oh my God, like I'm literally, because I'm terrified of this, like I'm actually living in like dread. Like I'm living in utter dread right now because I am so scared and I'm panicking and I'm not expressing it. I was trying certain expressions and it just didn't feel right. And so it said, that's not right. Like, I'm not going to take this feeling away from you because you haven't locked in. You're not locking in to what we're telling you, what we're guiding you to and inviting you to see within yourself, and my higher self, she's kick ass. Like she's gonna be like, oh, you're not fucking doing it right. Like keep going, and that's okay. And my other guides are like really sweet. And they're like, oh, like you're doing so good, You are doing amazing. I am doing amazing. We are doing amazing. And there's so much opportunity for growth. And like I love this energy where I'm at. I am not going to be sharing what it is or what it is in regard to. And at the same time, I will share the energy behind it. I will share the truth and the expression of it with you. And I am fully in the space of being honest and beyond honest with myself and with you in a way that is so like beautiful, like honesty in all the ways are so beautiful from you, from your emotions, from your fears, from me, from the person next door, from the fucking dog that you see that you connected eyes with. Like that honesty is like so invigorating and so special and so real. And you're real and awesome and invigorating and exciting. And I love you. And I have recorded so many things today that are coming later. And girl needs to rest, but when she gets excited, she gets excited. There's so much love expressed out to you. You're phenomenal. I'll see you later.